If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Lawful Stupid just jumped over. First of all, it's free, and we love that. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, wherever you're at, all on the go. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you. There are a lot of other vendors out there, a lot of platforms that they will make sure your podcast gets to. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with zero minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Last time on Lawful Stupid, everybody meets up for breakfast, everybody eats a meal.
Can I just have everybody in my room for no reason? Probably better I show you and we don't talk about it out here. So when you come in here, there's a, essentially, we'll say 4-foot wolf meets Ryder.
Delmore, were you a hound?
He pauses and he says, yes, I was one. And it's that very reason that I don't like the Alliance today.
You meet again with Ramel.
Do you have any updates on the hound?
No, I do, yeah. He wanted to know which one. We hear it is the one they call Jackel.
They're here for me, man.
I'm very glad you're not concerned, because I have another job for you.
If you're going to pay me to stop him, I'm in.
I want you to go south, where my scout has assured me that there is, in fact, a flying ship captained by one Jackel. Find out what information you can about the flying ship and make it back here.
We've got this. Delmore is going to go to the wagon we rented, and he's going to have Ryder get up in there and lay down.
And you awake. And you depart as you guys head off in your cart, heading towards your destination.
Tearsport.
Who's, yeah, I said Tearsport. Who here is your destination? So I said, who here is driving the car?
I am driving.
Yeah, say it with your words because I can't see your hand, Devin.
I am driving.
It's an audio medium.
I have a deep connection with these animals.
A deep connection with the wagon.
Make a Handimal Animals check.
Mm-hmm.
It is a 12 plus 5, 17.
It's pretty good. You're getting in tune with your team of 2 horses pretty quickly, making good progress. What's everybody else doing?
Okay, do we get a covered wagon or do we just have a wagon?
It's just an open wagon.
Okay.
How long of a ride is it until we get out of civilization? We're just in the countryside.
As we take up this this episode, you guys have been on the road for about an hour, and you guys have traveled out of the main city. You guys are kind of making your way through this this dirt path through this very dense, heavily populated wood. You guys have noticed the entire time you've been here, there's been very dense wood of these trees, which you guys have come to learn from Molestia, the cart wench, is referred to as mage wood.
In that case, knowing what happened last time we were on the open road, I'm sitting with my legs hanging off the back of the cart, glaive in hand, watching, just very on guard.
Ready to fuck some stuff up.
Yeah.
Yes. So Ryder would be in the middle of the cart, laid down between where your feet should be, right? And he's going to be looking past Perry because he's always on watch.
Do you have him still covered in tinfoil and toilet paper rolls?
That's how you want to describe him? Nope.
That's how I show him disguised. It's just crudely paper mache'd.
No, it was tapestry and leathers and stuff, but no paper mache.
Yeah.
It will survive rain, even if it's not looking great. So that's where he
toilet
is.
Paper rolls, tinfoil.
Yep. And then Delmore being smaller and visibly more relaxed now that Ryder's with him. He's actually going to be taking a nap. And then anybody who's near him at some point will hear him humming a tune. It's and you just kind of hear him humming this almost sea chanty in his sleep. Sea shanty? Shanty is the word I was looking for.
Sea chanty. We chant the sea
Change
chanty.
the girl into college.
That's fine. We'll get there.
Do I recognize it?
Roll
If it's
for
a
me,
sea
please.
shanty?
No, you roll for me.
I don't
a history check with
A sea chanty check.
History check with what?
advantage.
Thank you.
Profession sailor.
Oh, maybe if I had opened my character sheet.
Oh, I should do
I'm
that.
sorry.
Devin.
It's been
It's
a minute.
it's a +0. Go ahead. I have your character sheet open.
I'm not smart. But I did roll a 19.
Yeah, that you have heard it before, but you can't think of the words.
Interesting.
So I think also has largely come out of Perry's backpack at this point, but she's like, what she's doing is she's like picking up Perry's water skin and being like, "Hey, do you need this right now?"
No. Why?
And she like puts it back and she comes out with like something else. I don't know what's in Perry's backpack. I think the rope or something. "Do you need this right now?"
No.
And she goes back
Why?
and she pops back up. "If you need something, I can get it for you."
Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I think I'm all right for right now. Although, if you look really hard, I think there's some salted pork in the bottom.
Oh! And she visibly dives back into, like, the whole, like, her body goes up and out of the bag and then down into the bag like a fox. Yeah. It must be like when foxes pounce
Yes,
into the
hunting
snow and her
yeah.
little legs are sticking out and her tail is wagging back and forth.
Man, there's some weird stuff in there. Good luck.
We can't talk
She
about it.
might
It's a,
trap you.
it's a family show. Finnegan,
Yes.
what are you? You're just driving, huh?
I'm still driving.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm also looking at the trees.
And
Curious about
just
that.
as a
One thing you'll
reminder for
notice is
everybody, before Shane gets back in,
Sure.
Barney went different ways with us. He did not come with us.
Yes.
I'm just reminding the crew because I
Right.
just remembered.
I forgot that too.
Barney Gown, you guys are all alone. 'cause I don't like
Good.
the NPCs.
Body
Bust
game.
that guy.
Well,
Well,
Anyway, Finnegan, I forgot what I was going to tell you, so don't worry about that tragic key to your
Something
backstory.
about the trees.
Yeah, no, it's gone now.
the trees.
No, Dwayne interrupted me, so now I don't remember.
He's
So you never
making
get
it
to know-
all
no.
up as he goes.
That's not true. I was going to say, you notice as you stare at the trees, the trees seem to stare back as they loom over you, and it feels like,
you making this up, bro?
yeah, I am.
It's a
Okay.
joke.
I didn't know we were playing Call of Cthulhu. Damn.
The trees eat you, and now you are photosynthesis. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
And you hear them chant, "One of us, one of us,
And
one of us,
now you are
A treekin.
one of them."
Finnetree.
To infinity, head me up. Okay, I'm driving. Got it. Next one.
Yep. You guys are making it through for quite a while. I would. What's your travel plan looking like? If you travel for more than 8 consecutive hours, you take a level of exhaustion.
8 hours?
But that's
8
on
hours
foot,
of travel,
isn't
yes. Nope. 8 hours traveling.
What if you sleep whilst traveling? So they like doze off during.
Don't
and we
sleep while
swap
driving.
off.
It's dangerous.
According to the rules of Dungeons and Dragons, if you travel for 8 hours, it is considered a level of exhaustion.
So if you move while sleeping, that's like you can't
You
sleep
sleepwalk.
while moving.
It is a matter of you guys as a group are traveling. So like, just like if you guys were moving through the woods, like on foot, I would give you a group travel rate. I wouldn't make you move all as slow as the slowest
okay.
person. So this is a group maneuver to travel. And if you do so for more than 8 hours, you create a level of exhaustion.
Well, I think it's easy to say exhaustion is a terrible thing, as we've learned, and Finnegan will vote earlier on if we discuss to take nights or break for a period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I'm not taking exhaustion. Fuck off.
I mean, so
No,
you,
not anymore.
could, you could ostensibly
Not
you could travel for 8 hours, get a level of exhaustion, travel 2 more hours, be at 10 hours,
No.
and take a long rest.
Stop trying to convince me. You
No,
evil
that's a trap.
DM.
It's a trap.
No level of
Okay.
exhaustion for
Just-
Delmore.
Okay, so at precisely 8 hours, you guys stop dead in your tracks. You don't look for a good spot to camp. You stop at exactly
Well, no,
8
look, 5
hours. You
hours.
plan a
Oslo
Oslo
plan.
starts-
starts
5
making a
minutes,
noise
we
like an
start
alarm
looking.
clock.
Yeah.
You gotta pull her tail to
I
make her
just put a
stop.
little timer on her, and as soon as it vibrates, she starts
just an oracle alarm clock.
That's right.
Gosh, good use. So
Clock.
at about 7 hours, you start getting a look out, and you find there are no clearings through this dense forest, but there is a small area where you could pull your cart off to the side and you could make camp within the woods. You could travel in a little bit further if you wanted to, or you could be right on the road. It's really up to you.
I don't think we should block the road.
You have pulled your cart off of the road.
Okay.
Now, within the trees that are near the road, you could just bed down right there, or you could go a little bit further into the sticks so that you wouldn't, be as visible or detectable.
Does the cart, is it so dense that the cart would not fit, or can we manage to pull it off into the woodline as well?
So, like I said, there's just enough room for you to get your cart off the road. If you wanted to pull it in deeper, I mean, you talk about it would be an endeavor to try to find, the specific path through the trees, and you'd have to maybe, take one horse off, but one horse off, kind of go through the whole process of trying to get them through.
Gotcha. I will take first guard if we want to go into the woods to sleep. Maybe if we have anyone who encounters us, it may look like there is just one of us, and I can call for help. And in a few hours.
I don't think we need to be out in the I don't think we need to be out in the open. So,
if we need to get away quickly, it may be very difficult to pull the cart out of the woods in a fast, especially since we are going to take the horses off and tie them up somewhere else.
So we'll just camp right where we can't be seen off the road. And then if you need us, take turns with watch, obviously, and then shout for help.
I could just set up an alarm on the cart that will let us know if somebody does something. And we could be nearby.
No,
that sounds good.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
So you're going to cast alarm as a ritual on the cart?
Yeah, probably not dead center on the cart. Probably enough that I would get a 5-foot barrier, but then have the rest of the length. A 5-foot barrier from somebody touching the cart from the opposite side, but my goal is to basically cover alarm area distance between us and the cart as well. Because it's a 20-foot radius, essentially. It may not be
I just don't know if it can be broken like that.
Well, it would be on the point of my choosing, so I would just put it...
I think it's a 20-foot radius circle on a point of your choosing.
Right, but my goal is to just... put some...
it's a cube, actually.
Yeah, it's a cube. Okay, so I would put... Basically, instead of putting it dead center, I would move it 10 feet to the right. No, 5 feet to the right.
Okay.
And then sit it down on the ground.
Okay, so you guys are going to be camping pretty dang close to
the goal isn't to...
Yes.
Well, maybe, but the goal isn't to cover our camp as well, just some distance towards our camp.
Okay, I got you.
I basically want to be able to run there pretty quickly. Actually, fuck that. That's crazy. I can also have Ryder guard it. He doesn't need to sleep. And he can never be surprised, so...
Is he just going to sit with the cart, though?
It depends on how far we go. I don't want to be super far away from Ryder. So I don't know how far away you guys want to camp.
Well, I don't think he should be out where he can be seen either, because he doesn't look normal.
He's pretty suspicious.
That's okay. Oh, that's a lot coming from a tiny dragon, but okay. That's fine. He'll stay with me.
At least I'm tiny.
It's fair. I cast alarm. I set down a mechanical rod looking thing that's essentially a tiny little satellite this time, or satellite dish, and then Ryder comes and lays down, and then I lay against Ryder.
Okay.
He could lay under the wagon if he wanted to.
No, it's fine. He could be here with me by the fire.
Just as a note, I don't see... where do you see that Ryder can't be surprised?
In order to get his fucking stat box, you have to go to the actual Artificer page, but he has a thing called Vigilant that says the defender can't be surprised.
Okay.
So it's not that he can't be snuck up on. People can't do a surprise round against him.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I was just.
I know. I just said
barbarians
that
have a
thing.
similar
Yeah.
thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just couldn't find it. Okay. You guys are just bedding down for the night?
Yes. I'm gonna actually sleep up on the top, like in a tree. These trees are familiar to me. I am in my homeland. I've slept in them before, and so I will climb up and where a couple branches are pretty close together in a familiar way, and sleep up in the tree. Maybe just in a couple trees inside the tree line.
Ah, Finn, you took my idea.
There are multiple trees.
There is a lot of trees.
Are you guys going to start a fire to eat your evening meal, or are you just having cold rations?
No, 100%. Delmore's starting at bare minimum a small fire. Enough to cook and stay relatively warm.
Okay. And then, is there... are you guys still doing a watch order?
I mean...
I will go first.
Okay.
I mean, we have the alarm spell. I feel like
Ryder and I will go second.
Okay. I'll take the last watch, as per the usual.
Ray, you're muted.
Oh. I'll take the last watch, as per the usual.
So that puts Oslo on third watch. Okay.
I'll be up in the trees.
As you guys bed down for the evening, Finnegan, you're first. If you would like to, for me, please make a perception check.
Character sheet.
That's a 10.
10.
Oh, you die? Weird.
Okay. He's dead now, yeah. Super dead.
Not again.
Not again.
You,
Not again.
you nod off during your watch,
Honk you.
but awaken to look around, and you see everyone still sleeping in place. Doesn't seem like anything's gone amiss.
How much time till the next rotation?
10 minutes.
I'm gonna. I don't know how long I've been asleep.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna climb down the tree and take a walk around the area, not walking into what I know is set up for the.
Well, it doesn't matter because
alarm.
you would be excluded. Yeah, let me real quick.
Okay,
So we didn't talk about this, but this time, because by default it's usually an mental alarm. This time it's an audible alarm because we're not in it.
Okay.
And then it's obviously my crewmates plus Ryder are exempt from causing it to go off.
Got it.
So all I'm doing is taking a walk around for the last few minutes of my watch.
Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Delmore and Ryder.
Yep.
Perception check, please.
Ryder has a 16, Delmore has a 4.
Huh.
And I cannot stress enough, as we're on watch, like occasionally we would just kind of like pace around the camp because it's an excuse for Delmore to like ride Ryder because he hasn't got to do that in so long.
What I will say is Ryder starts whining.
Ryder? What is it? I like pat behind his like mechanical ears. What's going on?
And he kind of barks a couple times into the darkness.
Do you see something?
Wow.
He's got dark vision for 60 feet, if that helps anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just meant you're like understanding because since you're my NPC Ryder to some degree.
Sure.
Should we go after it?
He doesn't respond. Your call.
Well, so let me. If he is unsure, he would like cock his head, right? Like it's not that he wouldn't respond.
Right.
He would just kind of like.
He kind of just cocks his head and whines a little bit.
Okay. slow pace. Let's go forward, but don't go too far, buddy. Towards the direction that he is whining at.
So he kind of carries you along slowly, and as he does, you're listening, and as you get closer, you can hear it now. It's not like a constant source of noise, and it's not particularly loud. It's laughter. It sounds like a child laughing.
A child, or does it sound familiar?
No, it's like a high-pitched, very gleeful, and you just heard it for a second, and it seemed like it was behind you? No.
Right.
And then you wait, and you hear it again, and now it's off to your right?
I hear these two, and I pop out an oracle and click it into record mode, and just like wait for another set of laughter.
And you get it.
And as soon as I record it, I turn back to the camp.
Playing Ghost Hunters in this bitch.
That's right. And then there was a cold spot. And
Get
so
those EVPs.
I knowing that Oslo is going to be next in rotation, I go to Oslo and kind of dismount and say, Oslo?
She's up in a tree, by the way. She did actually.
Okay, then that's right. I wouldn't be able to. All right, so I would. Oslo!
I think that maybe if you stand on Ryder's snoot and he gets up on his back paws and leans against the tree.
Oh, even better. So I'm like just the tallest I've ever been. And I just kind of nudge her. Oslo! Hey, Oslo!
What?
Hey,
What?
there's something really creepy in the woods.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
is
no,
it?
but listen. And then I play the child's laughter for her on the oracle.
Oh, good. That sounds fun. Where was it?
I don't know, but I didn't think it was wise to investigate it alone. So come on, let's go.
Oh, okay.
And so Ryder dismounts, and I imagine with us both being tiny people that at least for non-combat, we could both ride Ryder, right?
For non-combat, I'll allow it.
Yeah! Obviously, if we're in a rush. Yeah. I get it.
Unless if there is not something to provide another stress or difficulty for you, they would
just
usually
at a
prompt some
casual
sort of check.
pace. Yeah.
Yes.
And obviously not for long travel. I get it. I'm not trying to be
Sure.
abusive.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make a cute moment. Yes,
Yeah.
awesome.
It's the two smallest on the wolf. It's great.
Yeah, and I'm a gentleman too. I put her in front.
Okay, so I feel like Oslo is then sitting on front, and like you're kind of like halfway on the tail, like as it like wags.
Yeah, it's not
and moves.
super comfortable to ride doubles, but it's doable. Yeah. And so all three of us head back towards where I heard the sound originally.
And you do, and you go there, and it's so pitch black in this forest. So anything beyond the limits of your dark vision is just gone. The only source, and outside of the limits of your dark vision, it is just nothing. And then there's the only source of light is these small burnt out embers from the small fire that Delmore had back at your camp a while ago. And you close your eyes and you listen. I need you both to roll perception checks.
Would Ryder roll one as well?
He can, yes. I tell you what, so let's make this now just to never have to go through this again because it will be tedious. Who's got the higher perception, you or Ryder?
Ryder does.
Okay, so how about just for now and forever, you just always
as long as he's
Ryder,
with me. Yeah, okay.
and he can just have advantage on one perception check.
That's perfect. I like it. I'm into it. 19.
23.
23. Yeah, so both of you hear this laughter, and it sounds like it's right in front of you. So you open your eyes and you see this flickering of light dancing in between the trees.
What is that?
Are we gonna go after that?
And so Delmore like pulls his crossbow to his side, and he says, "Is it like corporeal at all, or is it just like flashing lights? They look
Impossible to tell from this
impossible
distance.
to tell." Well, we could go back or we could explore. I concerned not to investigate, you know?
Okay, but if things start going bad, I'm bolting back this way and screaming for everyone.
No, I remember the storm. I get it. I know your steez.
Damn.
But look, somebody's got to survive. Tell my story. I get it. So we proceed forward, and to be clear, for like picturesque, Ryder's not trying to pretend to be anything. He's in full like normal walking mode. He's not trying to be an animatronic right now.
Got it.
We move forward, and I've got my crossbow at my side, ready.
Oh yeah, I've absolutely drawn my bow. Like, nuh-uh, nope.
If you would both for me, please make wisdom saving throws.
Ooh.
Don't sound so excited, Ray.
I'm not in this scene. I'm excited about this.
Okay. I don't get anything on that at all. 17.
This is a magical effect.
You get advantage because you're a gnome.
I got a 17.
I got a 6.
Yes.
Okay. What did Ryder get?
Oh, yeah. $11.
Okay. So, Dilmore, you notice it first. When Ryder begins to... He's not acting normally.
Ready?
And then, as you guys are moving forward, he starts to kind of veer off to the left.
I'm like yanking at him as much as I can. No.
And Oslo falls to the right.
I try to grab her with my other arm, like I'm yanking on the right arm, and my left arm, yeah.
I think you're so concerned with what Ryder's doing that you're not really paying attention to Oslo. You don't really notice it until you hear the thud.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
It's like a delayed reaction, like, oh.
Yeah. And there's like and she's not hurt or anything. She falls on the soft leaves, decomposing
sure, I get it.
Plant
it's
matter.
Still awkward.
And then she gets up and she starts walking off to the right while you're being carried off on Ryder to the left.
Oh no. No. Real bads.
And Oslo, from your perspective, it's like you just smelled something. What is that?
Oh no. Let me be real clear. She does not get far before I fucking thorn whip her back towards me.
Is that roast pheasant? Like Mama Bear used to make. And you're just wandering off towards the smell. Please roll your attack.
Yeah. That's gonna connect, friend. I don't even know what my modifier is, but I know 17 on the die is gonna work. 22.
Roll damage.
You're gonna take some owies, but you ain't getting far from Ryder and I.
Hey, want to tell you a secret? I think this is the first damage I've actually taken.
You're gonna take
I can fix
4.
I know you can.
4 piercing damage. Is it piercing?
I wanted it to be someone else, though.
Yeah, it's piercing. Yeah, so I have to put my crossbow to my side or whatever, and then I, with my right hand, just chain whip her and pull her back towards me.
And in fact, as soon as this piercing damage kind of racks across your back and your arms, and you're lifted through the air, it's like you snap out of it, and you don't.
Oh, do I notice
all
that?
you feel is the pain.
What? But the food.
Oh, 100% left hand with the shield, just punch Ryder in the back of the head.
Oh, okay.
One damage. I don't like it either, but he's too big to stop.
Roll an attack.
Okay.
A melee weapon attack.
8. It doesn't hit him.
Yeah, no, it just
You missed that.
You missed.
Well, I mean, it's not that I would miss. It just wouldn't phase him.
Yeah. he just keeps on.
Yeah, I just hit him on the
trudging
back of the
along.
head, and he's just like, all right, like, Oslo, help, stop, Ryder, help me. And I'm like
How do I do
hopping
that?
off. Well, just hit him, push him, stop then.
I'm gonna go grab his leg. I don't know.
Yeah, make a grapple check.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
Dwayne contested as Ryder.
Okay.
That's bad as I thought it would be.
Oh, he rolled
12?
real well. 15.
Oh.
Oh, wait, it's athletics? Sorry, I lied. Higher. Anyways.
Yeah, so you go to grab his leg, and I think that he's just kind of dragging you along now.
Yeah.
As you
yeah.
hold
She's
on
now,
to
like,
his paw
holding
ankle.
on to it, and
Yeah.
she's just moving with it. He just picks her up.
Yes.
No, we're too tiny. No.
Do you want me I can stab him. I don't think you want me to stab him, but I can stab
Yeah,
him.
I mean, no, stab him. I can fix him. Stab him.
Alright. I'm gonna stab him
Yeah, roll an attack.
with my dagger. It's gonna be a 14.
Does that beat Ryder's AC?
It does not. He's real tough.
Ting.
Damn. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, hey, Shane, just real quick question. Is this a charm?
Yes.
Oh, he's technically immune, my bad.
Well, not this time. He's not.
Got
We're
it.
too far.
For the future. For the future. Can I like use mending on him to try and resolve this? I just
You
don't
can
know
use
if
that
another
to
way to
heal damage to him.
Yeah, I know.
If
That's
we
why I was
had
like,
damaged him.
yeah, I know. That's the downside. I'm just gonna keep whacking at him until I hit him. Like honestly, like
Yeah, that's important though. How long it takes.
that don't hit.
All right.
I want to try again.
Sure.
Nat 20!
Right? Oh no, Ryder!
Roll your critical damage. Roll your critical with sneak attack damage.
Hey, I didn't get advantage last time.
No, it's because I'm
I'm sorry?
flanking him. Well, I guess
It's
he's
'cause
not an
you're-
enemy though.
You guys are both attacking him. In this
Wait,
instance,
hold
I'm
on.
going to consider you.
I didn't get sneak attack last time, though.
Well, it's because
You
he
did-
hit.
You didn't get. You're not getting advantage on the attack.
Oh,
You're
that's
getting
what I meant,
sneak
advantage.
attack because he's flanking.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly look to see if it says you may.
So I'm adding the damage die of both the weapon and the sneak. And then also rolling.
You roll.
You
the weapon
can
damage.
deal extra. You don't have to. It says you can deal an extra 1d6.
I understand.
I'm
Roll.
letting her know, man. Don't hurt my
Roll
boy.
your sneak attack damage and your weapon damage twice.
Oh.
Then add your modifier. It makes sense to me thematically because he's got this hard plating that you'd have to like, and you're desperate and you're trying to get him to stop, that you have to come like in between the plating and hit him in a vulnerable
Cut fucking
spot.
tendon. Yeah. So we are rolling twice.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well. I'm sorry about your dog.
That's fine. You're not going to kill him.
So I'm rolling both dice twice.
Right. Your weapon damage.
Sorry, it's unlikely you'll kill him.
20 damage?
Oh, shit, really? Let me see.
Uh-huh.
So plus your intelligence. He's got 2. I have 3. Plus 5.
Take too long. He gone.
No, it's 20. That's right on the mark. That's just enough to knock him down.
So yeah, immediately as she jams this knife into the rider, just doom, 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 and he kind of just sets down.
And then I immediately cast Mending on him
Correct.
and heal
I did
him
it.
for 2. Good job. Really good job. And I'm gonna heal him for 2d6.
Actually, I feel like instead of cutting a tendon, she probably just goes like straight up into the chest plates there.
Yeah, I think you just like turned him off. You held down his factory reset button for 3 seconds with the edge of your dagger.
No! Don't do that!
He doesn't,
He doesn't remember me now. Yeah.
And he comes back up. Beep, 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 his eyes all light up, and he's back in normal and kind of whines and he kind of leans his head back and nuzzles you a little bit like, sorry, boss.
Yeah, it's fine. Back to the camp. I don't know what this is. Come on, Oslo. And I like yank her up.
Yeah,
And you
she
guys-
scrambles out.
Take a minute to look around, and You don't know where you are.
Motherfucker.
Goodbye forever.
This is how we die.
I mean, I'm just gonna mend him right back up to health. I don't think there's a
No, I don't use cap on that.
And you
Is there
regains, if it has died in the last hour. No, it just says if minion spells cast on it, it regains 2d6. It's if he dies and I want to like auto summon him, I have to use a spell slot.
Yep.
But he didn't die; he just went down.
Right.
Okay.
Is there a way that I can track how like we got here? Like, I don't know, rider's footprints or something? Some sort
Yeah,
of...
just go ahead and make for me a survival check, please.
I knew that was coming and I don't have it, but I'm going to try anyway. 4!
Yeah, you're very, very confident you know the right way to go.
Oh, let me just check something.
Is there any chance all that commotion woke me up?
There is no chance, actually, that happened.
Good. Cool. Thanks.
It's the Delmore and Oslo episode. Surprise!
I'm not calling the shots here.
Damn. Oh
I can
man,
get us
this
back.
is.
Clearly.
I know the way.
So,
I've lived in woods.
do I have an idea of how far we walked though?
Ryder was moving at a Ryder pace for a while you're trying to shut him down, so not super far.
Can you just check his odometer?
Yeah, I just check his GPS. Yeah, I think I just wanna I want Ryder and I to like put our heads together essentially. Here's how I imagine Ryder and I aid each other in our checks, because that will happen consistently. Is that like I essentially have like a fucking either like an earbud that I not earbud, like a headphone. Earbud, the movie.
Earbud now.
No, I have like an earbud that I plug into him, and then there's like a screen on that I can lift up. So that's like how I help him, or we work together. But I would like to either aid him aid me, either or, and try to find our way back.
Well, Oslo already made the survival check.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna sit here and wait for resources if I can't try to find my way out.
Well, no, Oslo made a survival check and she knows which way to go.
It's this way. Clearly.
Oh fuck, she dies. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. I'm not gonna say like, oh no, you're just stuck.
Oh, I didn't. My brain didn't hear that because I was reading, trying to find a way out of this.
You heard that
Sorry.
I failed the check. You didn't hear how I interpreted it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I see that now. I was trying to get out of this predicament. Okay, go ahead. Lead the way.
So Oslo takes you north for a little while. And then you, Delmore, it is not, with your passive investigation, it does not take you long to realize, like, we would have seen the embers from the fire by now, but we haven't. So we have to be going the wrong way.
I think we're going the wrong way.
What makes you say that?
We haven't seen any type of light from our fire. We should have by now. It's not great. I pull open one of those oracles and begin to shed light around us, and it's not a ton of light. You know what? I do not do that. We have dark vision.
Yeah, but
Never
it's super
mind.
dark besides that, too.
Yeah, but we
know.
still have dark vision for 60 feet. Putting a light on us is a bad idea. It
That's
just
fair.
makes us a target. That being
And then as you
said,
guys are kind of
Go ahead,
deliberating that and you get lost, you hear that laughter again.
Ah, fuck.
I need everybody to make a wisdom check again. Wisdom save. I'm sorry.
Ah, fuck.
oh, this is magic.
Oh, that's considerably better.
17.
12.
17, 12, and how much did Ryder get?
He's.
No, if I made it, but.
Oh, no, you're right. He is immune to this
Well,
effect.
I was gonna just keep rolling it since we.
No.
But-
You're super fine. When you restarted Ryder after him being brought offline,
You got the bugs out of the code.
he got a firmware update.
Updates were ready. I should have rebooted him. Okay.
Yeah. So now he's immune for the charm effect for as many times as you remember.
As you remember.
Yep.
So Oslo, you do in fact. It's the same thing. You smell this roast pheasant, and you start moving away. And I think that in the dark, I don't think you notice right away until you look around and you're like,
we're riding like butt to
are you guys
nut,
riding again? I thought you guys were walking with Ryder now.
No,
if you guys are still riding, then yeah.
This way.
To me, she's like, so when she was steering, she had his like mechanical ears steering him.
I thought you guys had gotten down after
You can just
brought Ryder
assume
offline.
if it makes sense for me to ride Ryder, I'm there.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So you see her fall off again and start to walk away.
This time I hop off and just follow her and like smack her, just trying to like wake up.
Yeah. Roll an attack.
Oh yeah. All right. Then I hit her. If I'm gonna actually roll an attack. 11.
That doesn't meet my AC.
So I could say that you try to slap her and there has no effect. That's what I will say.
Yeah.
instead,
So I have to do
you-
damage. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not able to do any damage with my hands or fists. That is not great.
We're not the ones meant for hand-to-hand combat.
We are not, and I don't want to hit you with a weapon. It's gonna go poorly. I don't really have a way of like dealing with this. Short of hitting you. I'm gonna hit her again, I guess. With my fist. Nope, that's not gonna cut the mustard either.
And she just keeps walking. And I think like you're trying to stand in front of her and she just kind of like bumps into you and is just like compelled. And what you see, Star, what you see, Oslo, is a man. He's wearing an Alliance uniform. And you're just trying to get to the dinner table. He keeps getting in your way. He keeps trying to knock you down. What do you do?
Oh, I didn't think I had any agency for a second there.
You have agency. What do you do?
I'm the person in the way, right? To be clear.
Yes, you are.
But she doesn't realize I got it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Fucking
Just
move!
I mean, I don't.
He just keeps getting in your way, Oslo. And he tries to hit you.
If I say,
You dodge out of the way.
do I view this as a human size or as a gnome size?
I mean, it's a halfling in an Alliance uniform.
Oh, okay.
You don't realize it's me. Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, is my perception that he's a human-sized person or someone
No,
small like me?
he's a short figure.
All right, well, if
Still
you're short,
taller
I'm
than
gonna
you, but
first try.
Still tall.
Duck
Yeah,
under,
I'm not
push.
going to let you shoot an arrow over his head. Is what I'm getting at.
Right. No, that wasn't what I was going for. It's going to affect if she tries to push or if she tries to go around, if she tries to like trip. So yeah, she's gonna duck and like obviously flinch back from these hits and just push him, like push his shoulders and kind of like try and duck up under his arms and stuff to get around.
Take the shove action.
Shove
with
action?
disadvantage, please.
What
With
kind of roll is
disadvantage.
that?
Ryder, he's got deflect attack.
Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've done shove, so let me.
It's a melee attack.
I think it is just a melee attack.
Yep. And if you beat my AC, then you knock me down on my ass.
I don't think I did because I rolled a 7 and I don't have that good stuff.
You didn't.
No.
Yeah, so you try to shove him, and so now, Delmore, to your perception, you're trying to knock her out of this, but then she tries to push you.
Yeah.
It
So
says,
this
"Get
is
the
really
fuck
easy.
out of my way!"
Ryder. And I like command Ryder. Cub mode. And he's just gonna like try and pick her up with his mouth by the back of her like neck and stuff, and by using
Grapple
the grapple
check,
action.
please.
Yep.
We need some fan art for that. If you're listening, we need fan art.
Episode
Ryder.
needs to be
That's right.
animated.
I thought of
Beating
that
up the
for
dragon.
you, and you were trying to figure out what to do, and I was like, I can't say.
Yeah, no. He's gonna do a 14.
Versus my strength, right? Or my strength
Your
roll?
acrobatics check, please.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, because you
Why
get to
don't I
choose.
have my acrobatics written down? You would think I would actually have that over here.
It's probably a -10. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I will pull it up from D&D Beyond if you'll choose.
It would be at least a 13.
I'm just wondering how often
Plus
Delmore
3.
actually has Ryder use cub mode on him. Like when he's like tired of riding, he's like, you know what? let's
Hey,
just
listen, that's for Lawful Stupid After Dark.
D&D
Get
After
out of
Dark.
here.
Cub mode.
It is a +3 to your acrobatics
Okay,
check.
so yeah,
what
that's
are
a
your roll plus-
13.
Okay, so Ryder does beat her, and he picks her up.
Ryder,
I need to know what noise she makes.
hold on to her. And then I climb onto Ryder, and then we start walking the opposite direction that we were heading. We head back that direction.
Oh, and she's not going quietly. No, the food! I wanted the food! That
That's
smells
fine.
so
We're just
good!
making a lot of noise.
Yeah, very loud.
So you guys travel for a while in the opposite direction from where you went. I would love for you, Delmore, to make a survival check for me, please.
Yeah. And obviously, dog can't help me. He's grappling.
He's a little busy right now.
Yeah. I don't know what a 13 gets me, but I have a 13.
Okay, so I'll say that all things adding up, you kind of get in the general direction of where you need to go, and until eventually you stumble on the light. This is now, I will
A
say,
long time.
yes. No, because I was going to say that whoever was ready for the next watch would have to wake up and like notice that they was late, but it was Oslo. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Perry's still sleeping peacefully as you guys come back to the camp. Oslo's still
At what point does
resisting
Oslo
capture.
stop? Yeah. At what point does she stop? Does she stop?
After-
That matters on what I'm going to do next.
After 1 minute.
Okay. So
But it
yeah,
would
we
take
walk a
longer than
little
a
bit, and
Yeah.
yeah.
So by the time I'll say by the time you guys get back to the camp, she's like, "What?"
And so when we get back to the camp, I just pat Ryder on the head, and he drops you.
I resent all of that.
And Delmore kind of leans down. It's actually kind of nice, right?
No.
And then Delmore proceeds to like lay Ryder down and wake Perry up. Perry, it's your watch.
Wait, is it Perry's watch already? Is that what we're saying?
Probably.
Yeah. Close
We were
enough.
gone a while. Yeah.
Good morning, Devil.
And then-
Wait, wasn't Oslo?
I'll
I did
explain
my
in the
watch.
morning.
It was fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, all right. I wake up, turn on my oracle from Delmore, and go wait by the cart and look around.
You guys go to sleep?
Yeah, 100% go to sleep.
Yeah.
Gotta get that long
Yeah.
rest in, dog.
Peregrine,
Yeah.
my dear, sweet, unworn child, please make for me a perception check.
Dear, sweet, unwarned child.
I don't like that look.
Hey, Shane, does Ryder get to make a perception check since he doesn't have to sleep? Or can he just
Oh,
give
wow.
the other garters advantage?
Yeah, let's just say as a rule, he just gives them advantage.
just like
That's
we did
easier.
with
John Oakway.
John Oakway.
John
Yep.
Oakway.
So advantage roll again.
You have
Yep.
advantage.
As
Yes.
long as we have Ryder with us. Yep.
That one's a nat one. So 13.
Yeah, you do hear it. You hear this. What is that? Laughter.
Oh, fuck. I forgot to tell her about it.
Everything is fine.
What is
Oh,
that?
no, to be clear, Ryder knows about this and is not happy when he, like, hears it. Like, I think he would go deal with Perry and not Delmore to let him sleep, knowing he needs sleep, and just would go up and be like,
So, so you hear this whining, and then Ryder walks up to you.
Shh, 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 shh. I'm going to. How light is it by this point? Probably still can't.
It's still dark. Yeah.
Okay.
Towards the end of your watch, it'll be dawn.
I'm gonna hold the oracle out as far as I can. Do I see anything?
I cast 10 foot of dim light.
5, actually. It's even less.
Okay.
Something like that.
What does Perry do?
I'm going to, as quietly as I can, walk towards it because I was not cold.
So, Shane, you control Ryder more than I do. He would do one of two things. You DM's discretion. He would either try and grapple and stop her, like he did with Oslo, or he would come get Delmore. Because he knows this is bad.
I'm going to say that he does a third thing, which is he goes with Perry and he's going to try to protect her because that's his core programming is protect. And he knows that she's walking towards danger. Is that unreasonable?
That's not unreasonable.
Okay. So Peregrine, as you walk into the woods,
Sword in one hand, glowing oracle in the other.
Please make for me a wisdom saving throw.
If only someone had warned me. That's a natural one.
Please go ahead and just assume that you're going to have to resist a grappling check.
Yes, go ahead and get that on deck. But Ray, you hear it first before you smell it. It's that song. That's a hurdy-gurdy, and that's someone's playing your song, and you smell the ale, and you smell the food, and you know there's a party right on the horizon. You just got to get there, and you start to dance.
Didn't know there was a tavern way out here.
And you start to dance towards this party, and you just look so forward to it as Ryder comes up and tries to activate Cub mode.
Cub mode. But like
New protocol determined.
Yep.
Do I roll the roll, Dwayne?
Do I roll anything?
15.
Yeah, you roll an athletics check to contest.
Oh no,
because that's your higher score. Yeah, it's your higher score. That's what he picks.
Athletics? Are you sure?
Yeah. I am sure. I'm positive.
Oh. It's a 21.
Oh, yeah, you're real good at this. Shit.
And as Ryder tries to grab her...
What did you roll? Like a 17? Damn.
Yeah, I'm very strong.
Ryder tries to grab Peregrine, but she just laughs and she shrugs him off and she goes, "No, sir, I think you've had enough." And she continues. I'm married to the Lord of the Grasping Waters. And then, as Peregrine kind of dances off the woods, this is when Ryder realizes, "Oh fuck!" and he runs back to wake you up.
Cool. I get woken up, and I see he's like panicking. Okay, and just climb up on him. Go. What are we doing? And I just trust him that much.
He sprints in the direction of where he saw Peregrine last. Perry.
Yes.
You made your way to the party.
Fantastic.
And you're having a good time, and you're having drinks, and you're dancing, and you're dancing, and you're dancing until you can't dance anymore, and you fall down, and you're exhausted, and you're happy. It's a while before you find her as the sun is coming up, and you see Perry resting blissfully against the trunk of a tree.
Ryder would like put a paw on her, like a heavy paw, to see if she like stirs.
And you do.
Delmore looks down. Oh, we've got a problem. Come on, back to the camp. Let's go.
What? Where am I?
Your god doesn't like you very much. Come on, let's go. And I kind of like nudge her up. And then on the way back to the camp, I explain what happened to Oslo and us and kind of go over that. And basically, and then at the end of the conversation, Essentially, Iona doesn't have your back because you went to whatever vision you saw.
I don't. That's not. I mean,
You would technically know about the visions. You never fail to check.
Yeah, but I would know that something's fucked up in their head,
That's
so I
true.
would just assume that there was something. No idea.
Fair enough.
That's why I said visions, not party, because I wanted to be like, you had a party. Like,
So I think as the early morning light comes in, Ryder comes through with Peregrine and Delmore on his back, and Peregrine's obviously walking alongside as you guys roll into the camp where Finnegan and Oslo are starting to pack up.
Oh, that was the best night of sleep I've had in a long time.
unfortunately, me too.
Oh no, Perry, did it get you too?
Yes, I think so.
guys, I'm tired.
Why?
Oh no.
Why are you acting so funny?
I'm not. I'm tired. I didn't sleep much.
Yeah, in fact,
Is the ground too tough for you?
Yeah,
I will say that you're going to need to take a short rest on top of this right now just to get a long rest for Delmore.
That's fine.
So
Or I
you're
could
gonna
rest in the
go-
cart if you'd allow it.
Yeah, because you don't have you didn't spend any spell slots, did you?
I didn't like burn any real exhaustion. I used mending and stuff like that.
And you guys,
I would just
if
have
you
to
guys had
take it
traveled
easy in
more
the
than 8
cart.
hours, I would have said, yeah, you need to get rid of the level of exhaustion. But because you guys never picked up that level of exhaustion, you got enough of a rest that you're going to be
Yep.
okay.
I mean, he's going to be lazy in the cart anyways.
Yeah.
What was that?
Bad. It was bad.
Finnegan.
What are you talking about?
There was laughter in the woods, and there's a tavern back there somewhere.
And food. Smelled like food.
I play the
so
oracle for the laughter when she says there's laughter. I play that noise.
Do I recognize it? I have a thing if I'm allowed to recognize it. I don't know if you'll allow me to do it, but
I don't think you recognize it as children's laughter. I'll tell you what. Make a history check.
15.
I will say it's on your island.
That's where I think I'm going where you're going. Go ahead. Can I make it up and you approve or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
On your island.
So he hears the laughter and his eyes kind of perk up and he starts looking at all three of you. And he says, "Who woke up last night?"
Me?
I did. Also.
All of us?
And you followed the laughter, huh? Or you followed the sound you heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then you saw something that you wanted intently, or smelled it, or felt it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh?
I think so, Delmore. I think for whatever reason you were able to avoid it, and so at this time, Finnegan's gonna walk over to the closest tree, take out like a dagger or something that he has on him, and he's gonna cut a notch into the tree, and pull out like sap with his fingers, and like lick it, say, and then it's a familiar taste, and say, "On my island, the arcane trees, they like to play tricks. They are full of magic, and I think that these are very similar." And so you hear voices, and oftentimes we call them the dark whispers. They will pull you away like a siren from where you are. It's never meant to be truly dangerous, but it can be.
I will allow that as Finnegan's interpretation.
Yeah, I was saying. I believe you believe that.
If you partake of the sap, the laughter, the noise that draws you away, does not affect you as much.
Gimme.
No.
But
Those are normal trees, Oslo.
It couldn't
That's
hurt though.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what explorers said. Yeah, this couldn't hurt. Ravenous disease. That's fine. It's fine. I do
Sap
not eat
gives
the
you
sap.
ravenous disease.
Who's gonna have some of the sap?
I'll have some sap. I'll take some of that sap.
It does taste like syrup mixed with Vegemite, as I believe I described it.
It's confirmed. Yeah.
I
Maple
love that.
syrup and
Oslo's all
Vegemite.
over that. I feel like
Delicious.
Oslo has like a branch that's kind of been cut or something, and she's just like,
Oslo
Like,
is
it's just like a
it's
dog.
just-
Yeah.
it's just beak fit first, stuck in a tree. Just
entire snoot in the tree.
you can just see the
That
tree
tree
slowly
losing
die,
its color?
Just
Yeah,
slowly
weird.
withering.
And so kind of the rest of the time you're packing up, Finnegan is telling stories about all the times he got suckered in when he was a kid because he hadn't had sap yet.
And
Just funny little quirky stories.
you didn't think to have the sap after the 4th or 5th time?
We are not allowed to have it until we have our coming of age ceremony.
Because there's nothing that the parents on Finnegan's Island want more than their children to be called into the forest by the dark whispers.
It does seem like something they would want to prevent against, but far be it from me to question the ways of your people.
It's just less responsibility if they never come back. It's fine.
It is not so much for our people a negative thing. We are in tune with nature, so it's mischievous if anything, and not a harm to us.
Interesting.
At that point, Delmore goes and gets in the cart and lays down with Ryder. I'm going to get a head start on that nap. I don't need this nonsense.
And that is where we'll end this episode.
That was fun.
Just some fun. I do not like the idea of children's laughter coming out of a dark forest. That's
Oh, no.
spooky
Oh,
times.
that was horrifying.
That's
No.
spooky times.
I didn't know this was a Halloween
I
episode.
don't like it.
There are
I
spook
need
times.
Ryder
I
carrying
know
Oslo
Ginge
in
is
my
going to do
life.
great with those sound effects of the children's laughter. That's why I
It's
didn't
gonna be
even
so
attempt it.
creepy.
It's going to be
Same way.
very creepy.
I'm just going to actually off-air thing. Never mind.
Ooh, very excited.
Okay.
Who wants to?
Go ahead, nerds. Devin.
Hey everybody, this episode is we're going to be rolling for humanity and the charity we've gotten, and we let our patrons vote on this. And by vote, I mean I needed one quick because we've already made it to this far into the campaign, and I had run out of future charities. But we're going to use Habitat for Humanity. Man, they just do so much for people who are lacking, whether it's third world countries or even in the U.S. people who don't have food or running water. Their houses have been torn down, so they go down for hurricanes when they come through coastal regions, tornadoes, just anywhere that they've lost their homes or in great need of construction or schools in other countries, whatever it is. They support that. So we're all about that as well. And so that is who we're going to be rolling for today. And that is going to be a 12 is the first roll for Habitat for Humanity. And the link to that, if you want to donate, will be in the show notes.
Do they?
And also at minmaxmankind.org.
Do they build houses for kobolds or gnomes or halflings? It's strictly humanity that gets the houses.
Only the
Yeah,
girls.
they don't-
No
They
trolls
have
or
branched out.
anything.
That seems
Their
odd.
heightest.
They
I
Height
tell you-
discrimination.
I tell you what, the elves, there's an elf privilege in this community, whether we want to accept it or not. They live longer than us. They're able to, take more advantage of compounding interest that provides them with more wealth. It's about time we had some organizations that are dedicated to putting humanity back where they belong.
It's the tree sap that they drink from. That's what makes them live longer.
It is that delicious Vegemite syrup sap. They just get it all up good.
Vegemite syrup sap now available at Drawlicon 2020.
Now available
God, no.
on Etsy.com/.
Hey, if you guys want to support the show and Patreon's not good enough, if in general just you're listening with your ears isn't good enough, hey, check out store.lawfulstupid.org. You can get a shirt, you can get stickers, you can get posters. There's so much cool stuff there, and when we're on top of it, that stuff is like rotating and really good and different. But hey, if that's not your thing, found familiar, you'd like coffee? I love coffee. Devin loves coffee more than I do. But let me
I'm
tell
drinking it
you,
right now.
dude, that coffee is super good. Shane made a weird face at me, so I'll just Critical Dice is really cool though. You should do that. Coupon code Lawful Stupid. They keep making weird faces. Fuck it. Store.lawfulstupid.org. Go there.
Hey, and if you got an idea for a product that you wish that we had in the Lawful Stupid store, some merchandise that you want to truly own, just hit us up in our Discord. Speaking of our Discord, Star.
I was about to say, you gonna take my Discord bit?
Yes.
Taking my
That's his
Discord bit?
I'm back on the hooch. I don't give a fuck.
Well,
Whoa.
well, I was going to talk about our Discord, which is a wonderful place that you too can join by clicking the link that's in the show description, show notes, that sort of thing on the website, I believe.
We're professionals.
I thought about.
And only you two can join.
Only you. Only
you two, the band, can join.
Oh.
Only you
not
two.
listeners.
I was gonna go with only you can join the Discord.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah.
Only the producers of the hit single Vertigo.
I want to do a quick spotlight on different channels that we have in the Discord, and today I'm going to do a spotlight on the Red Roof Inn. Surprise, surprise! Named after the Red Roof Inns in C1. Why am I getting a face now? God damn it!
It's the theme
You
now.
got got by the face.
You got
Wow.
got the face. The key is during these bits, you just have to close your eyes.
Oh, okay, yes, clearly. I did not get the memo. No, there's the Red Roof Inn, which is where everyone hangs out day to day, where you pop in the mornings and everyone's like, hey, good morning, how's your day going? What's going on? Named after the Red Roof Inns from Campaign 1. Not the
ones
real
from real
life.
life.
Yeah, not the real life Red Roof Inns. But it's the general chat whenever you just want to, like, hey guys, this funny thing happened to me today, or how's everyone doing today? Who's got D&D tonight? It's gonna be great. It's just where everyone hangs out. It's fun. So come join our Discord.
Join our Discord.
Yeah, there it goes.
We'll be
There it
waiting
goes.
for you.
Okay. The Discord's great. But I'm not going to get got by the face. I'm doing amazing. The key is actually you just only look at your own face while you're doing this.
Aha!
It's how I record every episode.
What is a warlock's favorite activity in a casino?
Crayons. I don't know. What is it?
Slots. You can only do it once. Thank you.
Oh. Devin got it.
Twice at the highest spell level they can cast.
Yes.
Yep.
So we are all, as you know, your beautiful, varying levels of beautiful warlocks, our beautiful patrons. If you don't want us blowing all of our amazing don't look at me like, okay, I made the mistake. I looked at Devin. I saw that face. That was not who I expected to get that face from. Because we all went and we did the slots too much, we now need your amazing Patreon support. What sounds good to you? We got $1, we got $5, we got $10, we got $20, we got $30, we got $50. We even have Devin's Curse 100 tier. So if this show is something that means a lot to you, something that you want to support in a monetary and get some neat bonus content, neat bonus...
Oh no. Dwayne and Ryder have become one. Dwayne is now a wolf.
Bonus content, bonus items, stuff. I'm doing my best.
This is not how we gotta conduct ourselves around Patrick Rothfuss.
Please.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
At certain tiers, you get things like a t-shirt from us. You get to put magical items in the world, grant advantage or disadvantage on different rolls. All wonderful things that you can check out at www.patreon.com/Lawful Stupid Podcast. I looked it up this
Killed
time.
it.
Thank you.
Flawless.
I know
Nailed
I am.
And speaking of granting inspiration or desperation, I have something to dole out to you.
Yo!
Treasures. So we have 1 point of inspiration for drumroll. A Finnegan!
Finnegan. Yes.
Finnegan Morris gets 1 point of inspiration from afar. Oh, no.
What did you say to me?
Afar? I don't know. Finnegan's biggest fan. Afar. Her name's Ayana. I don't know. Afar.
Did you say about my mom?
The fan club. The fan girl. I said what I said.
Okay.
And she would like you. How would you like to use it? She says, use it wisely, like I know you will. Heart emoji.
Yes, I'm going to make everyone eat sap later.
Why
You've
would
already
you
done
possibly
that.
need advantage on that roll?
But what's that in the distance? Oh, I see storm clouds gathering.
Oh, no.
Oh, is it a point of desperation?
Oh no! I thought it was so
It is for me. Granted
Who
by
gave you
Tex the Templar.
Tax,
It
no.
says that,
Tax.
how
I was
should
going
I
to say,
use it?
I definitely expected it from Tex.
Yes, well,
I expected it, and Tex did it.
I'm allowed to have fans as well.
Yes.
And what does Tex think I should do with it? Whatever I deem most appropriate.
It's pretty vague.
Sexy.
I think what's going to happen is you guys are going to blow through your inspiration, and I'll have mine all saved for the final boss fight where I kill you all.
Joke's on you. I forget about inspiration the entire campaign. And I would just get to the end of the campaign and have 10 points of inspiration. I'll be like, oh, I should have used those.
I'm gonna wait for like a backstory element that your character's like really, really attached to. It's like, okay, I gotta make this roll to convince my old friend to come back with me and to not live this life anymore. But yeah, why don't you go ahead and take a disadvantage on that?
Oh, that's mean.
I want to use my inspiration to make a flat roll.
I will say on that note that the rule that I'm making for these is to not cheapen the value granted by our delightful patrons, that they cannot cancel each other out.
Damn.
Okay.
So you can't use it at the same time.
If I give you regular disadvantage not granted by a patron and you want to use your inspiration to make a flat roll, you super can. But if I use a desperation on you, it's just desperation. If you use an inspiration on me, I can't use desperation to cancel that out.
So whoever calls it first. Gunslinger style.
Yeah, it's kind of whoever calls it first, and if I'm feeling generous, I'll just give it to you.
Excellent.
If I think it would warm the patron's heart more to give it to you, I might allow it, because I do love our patrons.
It's a very good
As do I.
And that's all the ones that have been given so far, but we got lots still on the dockets. People just got to go in and fill out the web form. Nobody has tweeted about the show using the hashtag StupidCast. It makes me very sad, so I don't get to sing any songs, but I will leave you with this question. How much deeper would the ocean be if sea sponges didn't exist?
Oh,
What?
a lot.
We love you. Bye. Bye. Bye.